There are approximately 15 million hunters in the U.S. alone. Many of these would consider their style to be off-grid. In today's society with constant sprawling of urban growth, boundaries have changed. Off-grid has changed. Welcome to Redmond, Oregon, the home of the Cascade Mountains. This small town lives for hiking, camping, and skiing. We are here to see Bob Beck, owner and CEO of MOA Rifles and the host of Extreme Outer Limits. This long-range hunter is known for shooting animals over 1,500 yards away. He is our next target to crash his party and get an inside look of his off-grid taste. From thousands of requests, we've handpicked individual hunters to invade their personal space and to find out how they get off-grid. Are these guys truly badasses? In order to do this right, we pulled in someone who really knows. Meet host Tim Burnett. This guy eats fear for breakfast. Tim has made a career out of hunting alone. This guy sleeps more nights on the ground than most people do on their own bed. Known for hunting and fishing alone, many consider Tim to be OG solo hunter. And I'm Mark Bellasteri, a comic, TV personality, and a jiu-jitsu fighter from New York. I've been producing TV for over 6 years. Many like to say that I'm a wild jokester, and I guess you could say I like the lighter side of things. Together, we hit the road to see what defines an off-grid hunter. But there's a catch. It's not going to be easy. We're going to jump into their shoes for the day and get an inside look of their different backwoods city lives. We are here to see if they really are an off-grid hunter.
Welcome to Redmond, Oregon. This week we're going off-grid with Bob Beck, owner of MOA Rifles and Extreme Outer Limits TV. Bob has got a brand new company, MOA Rifles, where he has custom rifles that are built to shoot out to 2,000 yards.
Bob and Chris, I must say, are pretty busy people. Not only do they have to do the family thing, they've got the production of the MOA Rifles, traveling for hunts and filming a TV show, and an online store. It's crazy that they find time to fit in all these schoolings. The school is very interesting. Me just sitting there filming the whole thing, I picked up a few pointers. From measuring your wind, ballistics, reading mirages, bullet trajectory, there's a lot to this whole long-range shooting thing. Bob and Chris are super knowledgeable.
We're a little burned. We got a little sun, a little rain, a little wind. Man, we have been in shooting schools for a month, sometimes 2 a week. Yeah, and it's 2 days hard, right? I mean, that's that first day, half class, and then range time to get everybody going. And then by the time you get back, it's, less than 12 hours and you're back on the range, and then you're working guys out. Hopefully everybody hits a mile. And when you have a big group on the ground, I mean, things got to happen right now. And organizing that many guns and everybody's ammo, I mean, it's just all the logistics that go into it. It's a big deal. So.
And the weather didn't cooperate with us today.
Oh, I love weather like today. It's perfect.
It was hunting weather.
I know, this is like weather I want to get out of the truck and get on the mountain. Like Mark, he's from New York, and the whole time we're driving, he's like, so let's say you were hunting this area, how would you do that? I'm like, well, let's go do it. Let's go right now.
So we'll get all this gear out, and then we'll go in and we'll get your rifle pulled out of the vault and get going. Yeah.
I like the sound of that. That sounds really good. Nice. All right.
All right, Tim. Well, thanks for coming out. As you can see, man, we got some stuff going on. You
guys have just come in from a shoot, and it's like you bring in this box of empty ammo,
We've got a box of dead soldiers right there from a good day's work. Oh my God. So, as you can see, we're shooting like I mentioned earlier, we set up a lot of the shotguns, right? And we try to be as proficient as possible when we're doing these courses. So what we found is, for example, we have 8.7 rim max, and they're all set up the same. They have identical, barrel, stocks, triggers, optics, everything across the board, and we feed them the exact same ammo. And so what happens as the school progresses and you've got guys going along, they're able to start communicating and even learning the shooter spotter techniques and everything else between them, and it really lets them start exercising what they're learning. So yeah. Hey, I think we got a little something coming your way here. Wasn't all jokes about
You weren't kidding.
There you go, buddy.
Holy cow. It's even got my name on the tag.
That one's
What?
pre-tested and thrown on the ground.
This one's
a few
already, the
times,
barrel's
so
all broke in and everything?
Yeah, we pre-bent the barrel for you.
Really? Can I pop it open?
Absolutely. The 7WSM was kind of a topic of something that might be interesting to you, so as you can tell, here's a 7WSM.
Yeah, I currently shoot 300 Winchester short, but I was like, man, if I want to go out to long range, 7mm is really probably the way to go.
What this whole deal's about.
Heck. I've never owned a real rifle. Do you realize that? I've been in TV for 5-6 years, and I've been shooting the same rifle until about 2 years ago. I stepped up to a different rifle, and now I feel like I got a real rifle. Holy cow.
This probably has a whole little different feel, and it's got that dual trigger in it.
You put a dual trigger in there?
There you go, buddy. It's right there. Yeah, get after it.
Oh my gosh. This is probably gonna look like stupid TV because I got such a big stupid grin on my face, but I don't care. This is the way it is. Holy cow!
Yeah,
let's do it.
It's good work. So let's get some optic mounted up. Got Derek here,
Nice.
and he's gonna set this thing up for you. He's got a little procedure, and we'll just have to.
We'll get a scope going on this. So, hey, here she is. What do you think?
It looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah.
It looks better with the scope on it.
It does. It does. It finishes the rifle up really well. So, take a look at that.
Oh,
Here, let's take these off. We can get a better view through there. We got those. There you go.
Felt good either way. Take my cameraman. Oh man.
That's good.
Heck yeah. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna shoot well.
It's gonna be a whole new level of killing this year.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now. Bob, thank
You're
you
gonna
so
have
much.
fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll see you
Promise.
tomorrow.
Heck yeah, I'll take this thing to the range, get it bore sighted, and start tacking. You're saying 2,000 yards, right?
That's on you, buddy.
All right.
That's on you. We'll lead you the way.
All right.
It's up to you if you can drink.
I'll do
All
it.
right. Looking here, we got about 12 and a half hours to school time. So, what do you think, guys? We're gonna close it up and then hit it in the class.
Yeah. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I can tell you that right now.
Well, with the rain, even I could tell the tensions were high. There was a lot of frustration and some bugs to be worked out. Some people weren't even hitting paper. Groups weren't as tight as could be, but luckily for the spotters and the instructors, they were able to get dialed in on the next try.
Hey Tim, you ready to get the zero stop set on this thing?
Yeah.
So yesterday, how'd you shoot?
Shoot's good. It was cold, so I was shivering, so I felt like a lot of shooter error.
Yeah,
but then you took the gun out and Bob took it out this morning. He's
Yeah.
like, Tim, I got to come show you something. And there's like 2 bullets right. But I showed him mine, and mine were closer than his. So it's like,
There it is,
I know,
buddy.
I know the gun shoots. So now it's just a matter of getting everything dialed and then operator error. Me learning the proper mechanics of long range shooting, because I can shoot. I mean, 200, 300, 400 yards, no problem. I feel comfortable there. But this is a whole new level, whole new ball game. When you start talking 600, 700, 800 yards.
We're going to be smacking steel with this gun with you at 15, 18, 2,000 yards. Okay, so now we're gonna get the 0 stop set, and we got the shims in, so we'll put that back on there. And these scopes, to get them to stop exactly at 0, and so you'll know it's like, well, okay, wait a minute, where's my 0? I don't even need to look. I go, okay, now it stops, so now I'm all the way down. Now I just look, 0. Remember, it is a tool, but it's a tool that, you know, you take care of it and you do what she needs you to do. It's gonna work for forever. Yeah, it's gonna make all those shots, and you know, the gun is proving that it's way under a half-minute gun, and you know, so through that you'll be able to go out and make some nice shots, and you know, and harvest some great animals with it.
We got some hunts lined up.
There you
as
go.
well. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Cool. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
With this long range shooting being kind of new to me, after lunch, honestly, Mark and I were ready to pack it up and head for home. But Bob assured me that I would be able to get this rifle and hit at 1,000 yards.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on the spotter behind you, and then I'm just gonna yell up to you. Yep, I'm gonna give you the business, all right? Little high, good windage. We're gonna figure out a little bit of math right here, so no discouragement. I just gotta speed up your profile. Hit! Nice!
After I hit at 1,000 yards, the adrenaline started to flow and the addiction started to hit me, and I had to go to 1,200. Once I hit 1,200, we had to keep going until we ran out of bullets.
That was a hit. Oh my God. Hold the right edge of plate, Tim. There's almost no wind. Hit! Woo! Finally!
1,800 yards is just over 1 mile. This is an addiction that's starting for me. I'm probably gonna have to hide my golf clubs and start shooting my rifle. Over the years, Bob and Chris Beck have certainly proven that they are one of the leading authorities when it comes to shooting at extreme long range, and for building an MOA rifle system that is meant to deliver the ultimate long bomb. But outer limit shooting and firearms technology aren't the only things that these two are good at. They have traveled the country and the world on hunts that many of us can only dream about. But does that lump these two hunters into the category of off-grid? I think so.
Are you on him?
Chris, you got him.
He's down.
He is down.
On there. That's crazy.
Look at how tall that thing is.
You want to hold that?
Sure. Gotta run them both. There you go.
See
Look
if
at
I
that,
can get him
guys.
picked up.
Well, they say just ask and you shall receive. Here we are the day after Chris gets her nice big buck, hot as can be. She worked her tail off with me every minute, eating dust and glassing nonstop. And then the following morning I catch a break and I get snow. We've been hoping for it all week. And now, as you guys can see, we've got snow and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. So we've got a whole new outlook on the day. We're gonna kind of run the same game plan and just hope we can pick up some new deer, some deer that we haven't seen. So stay with us, it should be a great day. You see him? You got him? He's a 4x4. There's 2 more deer behind him. There appears to be 3 bucks rutting this one doe. Right there. How far is he? All right, I'm gonna take her. Chris just smoked. Did you see how big that buck was? I wonder if this might be possibly the biggest Bear Ranch buck I've ever shot. He's got 6 points on one side. He's done. Chris, can I hand you that? Guys, I'm about ready to grab, by far, my biggest Bear Ranch mule deer. Look at this. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the size of this thing. Whew. I gotta get it together here. Well, mule deer is my passion. It's been something that I've just been on for the last several years. And get to go to a lot of cool places. It's not every day that a guy comes across a buck like this.
Crazy. Once you get your gun all dialed in, it changes everybody's mood. Seeing smiles on people's faces, laughing, really made me enjoy this whole experience. I must say, after sticking it out in the elements, the guns are really tough. The sun started coming out on the second day, and things just started picking up. Oregon. I love this place. Great times with great people. I've never been here before, and I'm definitely gonna come back.